He's acting like a 4-year-old on my bike. That's amazing.
No, not a ride your bike.
We're back in the shop here. We just got back from going to the storage unit and getting some parts off of my other bikes. So we parts washed and then soap washed all of our top end parts. And it all turned out pretty good. Cylinder looks good, wiped out, got all that carbon out of there. Pretty good shape still. That was brand new, along with this brand new as of last year. There's a little bit of wear in the cylinder. If you can see that in there in the exhaust bridge. That's common on these because it has an exhaust bridge. I'm not worried about it. So that's good to go. Side covers are all nice and cleaned off. Everything looks pretty good. Not a lot of carbon buildup on our top end parts. All our power valve assembly. A little bit of oil on it, but not much. Running 32:1. We give you some tips and tricks if you're not already knowledgeable on how the HPP power valve system works. Got our white lithium lube here. Super white lithium. That's what you want to use on your power valve to keep everything going good. Not everything. You're going to use 2-stroke oil, which I have in a little bottle here. You can use 2-stroke oil to clean up your power valves themselves. Here we are down at the bottom end. We're going to throw the cylinder on top here. Alex cleaned up our gasket material on our bottom end. He did an okay job. Give that a little wipe off here. Get that wiped off. We already got our needle bearing in here. We got that lubed up with some 2-stroke oil. We put it inside the hole in the top, roll the bearing around a little bit, get her nice and lubed. Put one side of the circlip inside of your piston. Leave one side without the circlip and then lube it up with some 2-stroke oil. Slide your piston in. Make sure you put your air on top of the piston towards your exhaust port or it's not going to last more than 30 minutes. Go ahead and slide wrist pin in there. Alright, we did it. It's always a pain to get those suckers in, but we didn't launch any across the shop today. So now we're going to slide our gasket in there, lube up the piston, lube up the cylinder, and then throw that together. You're going to start out, we're going to leave that rag in there for now. Your gasket in, carefully, don't rip it. You got your piston nice and lubed up. Time to grab your cylinder. We're going to go ahead and slide this cylinder on here. Go right up through the top. Line your piston ring gap up with your piston pin. Squeeze the piston together. Rings in correctly if it slides nice and gentle. Then we can pop our cylinder on. Go ahead and grab all the nuts and bolts you took out. These are your top flap holders up here. You could have put these on while the cylinder wasn't on the bike. I forgot about them, so I'm going to put them on real quick now. How to set your power valve. So you start out, you got this arm right here, and it's just hanging. You're going to put that on top of your pin, slide it in there. Add your little tiny hat washer and little baby clip. Slide the hat on with the recess towards the bike so that the washer's on your side. Okay. Now that you have the power valve attached, it's attached to the motor, you're going to make sure that both of your slide arms are pushed all the way in. Make sure they're 100% compressed. You want to push them all the way in. Once you have your slider arm pushed all the way in, you're going to go to the 4mm bolt on your top clamp, and you're going to go ahead and tighten that down. Don't over tighten it, don't under tighten it. This is a Tusk top end kit, and if you'll notice, it's not completely flat. There are dents. These are going up and they get indented onto the backside. And a lot of people may ask, which way does that go on my bike? And you're gonna put it so that these are going up. Normally there's a marking on this tab that will tell you, but there's not on these, so you'll put the dents going upwards. Slide your cylinder head up there. Remember, you want to tighten the spark plug till it strips out. If you ain't tightening it till the spark plug strips out, you ain't doing it right. We have the top end completely together, ready to go. Has good compression. From what you can hear. Today's goal, we're gonna get our triple tree taken apart and get the new one put on, get the new bars set up, get the rear suspension taken apart, the linkage, everything, get it all replaced so that we have nice, fresh, lubed bearings for this year to hopefully get another 10 or more hours out of before we have to do another lube job.
I swallowed a bracket today at my orthodontist appointment.
we just finished up with this part of the video. We did the triple tree. We took the swing arm off. We got the swing arm up here. All the bearings are done on that. So we're going to get this all put back together after we do some polishing, get all the extra dirt out of this frame. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever platform you're on. Get it out there, help us out, get you some more videos if you enjoy watching this. Alright guys, so we are finally done with this 1999 Cr125 rebuild. It took us all in all about a week to get this entire bike rebuilt and freshened up, which is really nice. That only happens once we've gone through a bike in the past, which I did this last year. So this being the first time it got rebuilt, I knew everything that was into the bike. I knew what it needed and it went flawlessly. Not like whenever you buy a bike and then you have to build it into something nice like I did with this originally. And you'll get to see us do soon on other videos. What we did to this bike, we put an RG3 triple tree clamp on here. Right now we have a Pro Taper pad on here because I can't find my Renthal pad. Besides cosmetic, which wasn't much, we already had all the graphics and plastics on here, which looked really good still after a full year of riding, which I'm impressed that I didn't crash more. Polished up the frame, made that nice shine, even though it doesn't look too great on video. It is really nice in person to look at. Put a brand new piston in it, polished up the cylinder, got all the carbon out of it, made sure it was brand new and nice to look at. We lubed up all the suspension bearings inside of our linkage, swing arm, repainted some of my lettering on here to make them know I'm fast. Other than that, we just polished Scotch-Brite and did anything we could to make this bike look like it had just got a rebuild, even though it's already a year old. I'm really happy the way it turned out, and I'm excited to get to the track this year, and I hope you guys stick around to watch some videos of that. We're going to do a quick run video for you. So this bike's done. We're going to do our first start video right here. I swear I've never started it before. Ice cold. Never ran it. It's going to be the very first time it starts. Hopefully I didn't put the piston in backwards. If you like what you saw, please ring that bell, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, go home, say, hey mom, and watch this awesome video, because any view, like, subscription that we get really helps us out and motivates us to make more for you. We really want to get you anything that you want to watch. So if you got something you want to see get rebuilt, please let us know, and we will rebuild damn near any bike there is. Stay slow, YouTube.